Hello friends, this is Olga, mature medical student from Ukraine and refugee in Italy. And maybe first time you really see that I'm medical student, that I'm going to be a doctor because I'm wearing the medical surgery costume, as we say in Ukraine. And there is a hospital behind me. That's because I'm doing the practical part of education. And this video I want to share with you my story and to tell you how can you get the practical part, some traineeship in Italy or in another European country, while your country in your home medical university out of Europe. My story is that I'm a refugee in Italy, and when I came here maybe for a year, maybe for a half of the year, I got an idea that probably I can just attend some Italian hospital and watch how they work for a week, for 2 weeks. And it was just my interest. It was not an obligation. And actually I know that some of my group mates that were refugees in other countries, like for example in Germany, they also got this idea. They wanted to get some traineeship to watch how the doctor work, but our requests were not accepted, and the department staff, the head of departments, they told us that we do not have such a competence. We cannot allow you just to come here in hospital. And after that I thought it's not possible, and I lost some of my interest because of this. But closer to the end of the 4th year, we got our group in my university got an information that each student must have the practice, must attend a hospital, and it's obligated for all. Doesn't matter, you're refugee or you're in Ukraine, somewhere in another city because of the war, or you're in Kiev, you can be there in person. My video is about how actually I got this, what difficulties were on my way and how I fight with them. And maybe this information will be useful for you. Maybe you also want to get this. Local medical university. You have to come to the university or write an email on the international department. And also another thing, that for my opinion, if I need it very much, I would write rather a lot of letters for a lot of different universities. But I also become smart here in Italy that it's no need to waste time and to write a lot of messages in all universities, in the international departments with the same letter, like, please, I'm the student, I want to get the traineeship. It could be the way, actually, it could be the way. But before, for example, what I did, I wrote in the Google search the practice for international students in Italy. Just wrote this request and tried to find what and which university offers. And actually it was very smart decision, because I found such a proposition from one of universities, published on their site in the international departments page, some kind of a call for international students who want to attend their university. And it's much more better when the university international department offers international students to come, because actually they're ready for cooperation. And I think it will be much more useful for you to write exactly when you found such a calls. You also may translate it, I don't know, some online translator in Italian language, and try practice for or traineeship for international students in Italy, for international medical students in Italy, and try to find such a calls, or in Italian it will be bando. So I did that, and after the 1 week I sent my email to this international department. They answered. There was also important thing that there should be the supervisors found in university, so people who are working here, professors from medical faculty, agree to be your supervisor, to be in charge on you. And the second stage, which for me was terribly hard, long, difficult, and stressful, because every time I didn't know if everything will be okay. And this is the bureaucratical, the paper part. And the difficulty here is that the system in Ukraine and in Italy and or another European country is different educational system. In Ukraine, as I told you at the beginning of my video, if you want to have a practice, a traineeship in some hospital, you just may come here, ask the how to say, main nurse or nurse in charge. There is such a position in every hospital, or the head of department. For example, if you want to have the traineeship in surgery, you come to the head of the surgical department or another. And yeah, and basically it's all, nothing special you need. There should be some 2 documents, but they're very simple. It's just 2 sheets of paper, A4, with your name, second name, name of the group, name of the faculty, and so it's basically all information you need. One that you, with your request for this hospital, and another from this hospital that it accepts you. So it's really very fast. It's nothing special. But in my case, here everything is different, and Italian university demands, it's their rules, that all international students have to sign an agreement, and not just international students but their home university. So basically you have to sign the agreement between your university, mother university, and Italian university. And this really difficult was for me. Some staff that doesn't speak English and they need to read the document, so I had to translate it for their personal request. It was one difficulty. Then the lawyers of the university, because each university has own like a lawyer department, so they checked this agreement and they disliked one article of it. And university in Italy, they wanted to keep it as it was. So it was really, really stressful for me if they will come to one point for this article of this agreement, if they will both find a solution how to write this article. Finally, after maybe 1 month or more, we did it. From my university, they need these documents. They are very brief, they short, but anyway, they also should be translated into English from Ukrainian, and they should be signed in this university. So all documents from my university should sign Italian university, and all documents from the Italian university should sign my university, my home university. So it's the most crucial and hard and delicate thing, because both universities should accept and sign each other's documents. And if the systems are different, there could be some questions. So maybe before 2 days my traineeship, my practice start. Yes, it was 2 days before my traineeship should start. This agreement, one of the documents, the last one and the hardest to accept, was signed. And so I understood that yes, I'm finished, I'm completed this, I will have this internship, I will have this practice, and I was really, really happy. While I'm telling you about agreement between 2 universities, You may ask, but where is the hospital? Where is the exactly you need the practice in hospital? Why you have these agreements between universities, and what's next? The thing is that in Italy they doing it through the clinical basis. So there are professors and there are doctors as well. They are working in the hospitals, but it's university hospitals, and the clinical base of each chair is in the hospital. So there could be the teaching staff, as I said, the professors, and also some residents that are obtaining this specialization. Basically, they also studying on the last stage. And so in these types of hospital only you can get such of trainings. So that's why when I went to just simple city hospital, they refused me to get this traineeship, just because they simple hospitals. They have no right, they have no qualification for teaching someone. The one thing I understood, it's possible if you really have such a need. If you have, for example, like this in your program, that you obligated to be in the hospital. You have to be sure that both sides will have this wish to get this agreement and to make you have this traineeship. So it's like this. And when I got this traineeship, and I knew that my documents are okay, the last thing is to organize everything, to come here. This is my story. I am very happy, I'm inspired. Just a few words about my feelings. Well, the first I get a contact with the head of the main professor, head of department of this clinical base, and she invited me. For the first day I were some kind of nervous, excited. It's first time for me. I was afraid a bit or shy, I don't know. But anyway, I understood that all doctors are very, very good. They're very positive and kind, and residents and elder professors. Basically here, I think a lot of young people, most of the staff, our residents are young, so they really very cooperative, they help a lot, and so I'm really happy. But I was wrong. I shouldn't afraid of the doctors. I shouldn't were afraid of the doctors, of the staff, but I should afraid more, I mean, not exactly patients, but the interactions, I would say, with patients. Because all these years I was studying the theory. Basically, I know for example, which medicaments in which case, in general at least, you need to use, what are states of the patients. So all this I know, but I know this in theory. But when I come into the patient, to the living person, I'm a bit stuck, because it's the thing I never done before in the role of doctor. And this thing, basically, I believe is practice for to learn how to communicate with patients, to see the real patients, to understand what they look like, what they can ask, what they can say. So yeah, practice is a bit scary at the first stage, as for me. But anyway, I believe that it's just on the beginning, and after I will be more confident with time. So yes, this is my video. I hope that you will find something useful for you if you are a medical student, and maybe it was just interesting for you to watch. Anyway, thank you that you were with me this time. Wish you good day, wish you stay healthy, happy, and see you in some next time. Bye.